Hello, it's me again. Blah blah blah. It's shortly taken after the other video. Honestly, I think the bug was just it not working properly. Well, I mean, it worked properly. It's just not working how I had in mind. Being called at the start of it for some reason. Wait. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's not even called in the start method, so maybe it's because I turned it on during the while I was messing with it in the past. Let's just check the smoke variable again. Okay, I screwed something. Yeah, I definitely screwed something up with the original particles. But I will avoid responsibility as much as I can. Anyways, if I didn't screw up the code like I did, which honestly I would probably need to restart now, but everything else works so smoothly, I don't even want to bother. The code works close enough to how it should work. The balls are spawning in, moving faster, literally breaking space-time, just for the sake of getting past the player, and it will eventually literally push the player through the wall. Let's see. Yep, that ball. This is where the space-time continuum starts breaking. Give the ball some more time and they'll push me right through the wall by their sheer power. Let me tell you, that is a force to be reckoned with. I am literally passing, almost getting over the ceiling because the balls are so strong. It's a one-man. I am a one-man army who can't even win. I could try. My best bet is to just grab the power up while the balls are, well, flying through the gates. And I literally broke the space-time continuum enough so the player can probably consistently get knocked through the wall. Oh, come on. Do it again, game. Do it again. Ah! That ball wasn't done with me after the first round it got with me. And there it is. Sheer beauty of the world being gone. Then I'm back here in this Inferno goal. Anyways, we'll check back on this as I wanted to say earlier. Check back on that later, as I wanted to say earlier. Anyways, let's get into the code and what I did to fix the bugs here. The most annoying bug, or one of the silliest ones, was away from player, where these two objects were swapped. Fun fact, the original mistake I thought was coming with this one was the other, because I thought, hey, no, that doesn't. Then I remembered it's a method that can be called whatever it wants. You can name it Fredford, and it would be legal, as long as these two were also called Fredford. Yeah, Fredford, you're annoying. I mean, other, you're annoying. Anyways, I fixed that bug that was here. Another one was this one, where it wasn't even called in this method to stop the power up, and this didn't exist, so I literally just copied and pasted that from our original prototype, because we just did that, and it would have been easy enough to do that, to just work. It works as intended now, and Thank you for being a nice piece of code that I can copy and paste. Now to rotate camera, where I literally did nothing. Yes, that is some nice code. Some nice, clean code I do need to work on. Woohoo, yeah! I'm just checking this in case there's some other mistakes I forgot about. No. Though I did tamper with the speed multiple times to see if I could make something. On my earlier attempts, I broke through the wall a couple of times myself as a player. I was trying to multiply this variable by 2 or by 10. Whatever I was trying to do, it was failing most of the time. And it's all a dot impulse, which makes it much more clear when the spacebar is working. Spawn Manager. One of the mistakes here was it wasn't even calling the wave count for when it was looking for the variable. This was originally 2. Hence why there's always 2 enemies spawning in. The power-up's only replaced once the game is over. Well, yeah, once the enemies spawn in, it's over. It's replaced every time there, blah blah blah. None of this I need to mess with. Ranges were fine, the spawn count was fine. I barely did anything in this count. Barely anything. Barely even laid a finger on it. That's how little I touched this code. The idea I had with the enemy code, however, was what I literally stole from. I mean, what I borrowed. Yeah, I'm joking. Anyways, thank you, person's name I can't pronounce. Right here. Thank you from Unity Learn comment section. You are awesome and you're a handsome son of a gun. Thank you. Glorious person. Anyways, how he wanted to do it was use the spawn manager. He added a new variable there called speed upgrade, which I didn't want to do. I thought that would have been more work. I thought I could just put a speed up here, then multiply that by the wave count, and add that to speed, which I see is working very well. Yep, it's definitely working very well. I love this. I kind of like how I messed up a bit, but it's still working properly. Literal burnout for being a goalie. But back to this. The enemies were messed up. They didn't know what to wait. Oh yeah, that was also the same problem. And these two sides are swapped around, which made it not work. Once they were swapped around properly, they did work. Oh wait, no, that was not the problem here. It was a speed variable here. It was set to 0. Zilts. Nada. Nothing you can do about it. That's why when the code was actually proper and working as intended, they couldn't move a single inch because they didn't have any way of movement. Which, as you see, I literally gave them the power of God when they were once slugs, snails, or whatever you want to call them before. And thank you, Anne. I'm going to call you Anne. Or Gak. Gaksu. Gaksu. Yeah, Gaksu. Anne Gaksu. Thank you, Anne Gaksu. The code works properly as intended, and both of these do work. This I can't show at all because it's basically impossible to get through. May I remind you, literal fleet of unkillable gods. Just for the sake of let's just watch here. Yeah, I'm going to need to be fast enough to stop one of these enemies from even moving. And I can't even select the proper one that is messing up so much. Yeah. Anyways, they're so strong that if we're lucky, we might see one of them spawn themselves out by just the sheer force they cause by messing up. Which I think I see a bit. Yeah, I think I should saw that here. But it happens not enough for you to notice it because there's so many and they're so powerful at this point. Which in earlier waves you can. I'm just letting this run out because I want to enjoy the sheer chaos of all of it. And yeah, that's pretty much all the code here. It all works as intended, as good as new, all that lovely stuff. The bugs were simple and easy to find, aside from the particle ones. Screw you, particles. Still screw you even now. And thank you, Gatsu. Yeah. This looks into the Spawn Manager X. Fudge. Why do I keep scripts? As intended and does the thing. It looks into the Spawn Manager script and does what it should do. Anyways, that is all that is needed to be said. Good day, and see you. Wait, let's see what they're doing now. Yep, they're literally filling in the entire field. I like this. I will just stop recording this and come back to you later on this once I'm officially done on the assignment. See you later, and good night, gentlemen.